Hi, my name is Taylor Withers, and this is my visual representation for my English 232 class. The story that I chose to present was Greasy Lake by T.C. Boyle, and I have three different sections in my box here that I'm going to explain to you guys today. This first section over here, I'm going to come just a little bit closer so you can see it. As you can see, it has some alcohol bottles, some pills down at the bottom, a couple joints, and a truck. This is representing the three main characters in the story. They lived a completely reckless life, and they explain in the story how they are bad characters. You know, they wear leather, they are rough and tough, they have extreme sexual relationships with people. At one point in the story, one of the main characters claims that his friend can roll a joint tighter than a Tootsie Roll pop stick. So these guys, they're living recklessly, and they don't care about their consequences. I chose green as the background because it's a kind of like a simile, I suppose, because a green light, people go and they go fast. And then there's some black splatters on the background because it seems reckless. And then the second section I have is going to be this part here in the middle. We have, I can't tell if you can see, but this part down here is actually blue, like the lake, and it's got some moss around it, and the moon in the background, and the night. This represents the time in the story where the three main characters actually end up at Greasy Lake, and they get themselves into trouble. They end up fighting another man that was at Greasy Lake, and they were making extremely reckless decisions, like from the first section. They attempted to rape one of the girls that was on the scene, but eventually police showed up, and so everybody freaked out, and one of the main gentlemen got into the lake and actually found a dead body. So this is what the little legs sticking up represent, was the dead body that they found in the lake. This body could mean a lot of stuff. People could take it literally, just, oh yeah, it was a dead guy, or the way I saw it was a bit of foreshadowing that if these boys don't change the way they're living, then not only will they have this stuff hanging over their head, but also it could end up killing them. And then lastly, this last section here, you can see a little bit of the lake over here, and then this section right here is the truck. It's representing their vehicle. They're actually trying to run away out of the box, as you can see, and then this, like a crime scene taping. So at the end of the story, there are two females, and they're intoxicated, and they come across these three gentlemen who have found a dead body, beaten this guy, with a tire iron, and almost raped his girlfriend. So they have a lot of stuff hanging over their head right now. But anyway, these two intoxicated ladies approach them and ask them if they would like to do drugs, and they decline because these boys are finally realizing what a reckless life they're living and what it could lead to. So at this point, they're pretty wide-eyed and their tails are tucked, so they try to get away from Greasy Lake as fast as they can. People could interpret this as them leaving their reckless actions and trying to make a change or turning away from it, but they could also have just been leaving to avoid getting themselves in trouble. I'm sure that the three main characters, I'm sure they were upset about what they had seen, but it doesn't clear up whether or not it actually made them change their actions. So, in conclusion, we have their reckless life right here, which is their hardcore, going at life head on. And then this is kind of the cautionary the bad things are happening. They're kind of slowing down, like, whoa, don't know if this is good, don't know if we should be doing this. And then this section at the very end is them turning from what they have done, and they are trying to get out of there and turn their ways. So thank you so much for listening.